Hello everyone, this is Magicbomb here. Today I'm going to be casting another Friday Night Dota game. This is week 6, I believe.
10 seconds
And this is going to be
remaining.
between Ethugs and Vigilante Gaming. With
5
me I got a
seconds
co-caster. Why don't you
remaining.
introduce yourself?
Radiant team, ban.
Hello?
Yeah, so I wasn't holding down my.
Dire
Okay,
team, pick.
because I've muted you, so, like, you're going to have to hold it down if you want to talk to me.
Alright.
So,
Queen of
we've got Champagne here, casting.
Radiant team, pick.
So let's get stuck into the draft. So, first off, we got Undying ban in the first phase, as well as Storm Spirit. Undying ban, obviously, a very standard ban. What's your take on Spirit Breaker as a ban? First ban.
I think Spirit Breaker's pretty broken. I've been like Permason. Hero's okay, and if you don't like playing against it, you might as well take it out of the pool. I think Storm, while he got nerfed, like the way the meta changed, he's still just one of the best heroes, and Jarrow's pretty common.
Yeah, common and like Jara and Undying pretty common, and yeah. So we're seeing a Queen Pain first pick up from Vigilante Gaming. Very strong mid
Pretty
laner.
standard.
Yeah.
I mean, Quap's like 98% pick ban rate, I think, right now.
Yeah, just a really
The
strong
competitive
laner.
scene.
Really hard to gank.
5 seconds
Pretty good
remaining.
burst.
Yeah.
Like can go late. Pretty strong hero.
Dire team, ban.
Seeing a Lion Lena pick up now. That's probably going to be either dual roaming or Lena mid to counter the Queen of Pain. Because I'm pretty like, what's your take on the Lena versus Queen of Pain matchup?
I mean, it's like if Lena plays safe enough, you know, she can just nuke down the Quap. As soon as she like goes too far forward, she'll die to the Quap.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so like it could be a potential thing, but I think she's more been seen in the support role. So the Lion Lena combination, pretty strong. You got about like 4 or 5 seconds of lockdown with that combination. And we're seeing an Earthshaker pick up as well, so very defensive support.
Radiant team,
Not much to say about it apart from
ban.
just a defensive. And we're seeing from the second ban phase, Slark and Bristleback being banned out. So Bristleback also a pretty common pickup, pretty strong, tanky, durable hero. And we're seeing a lot of offlane bans actually.
Radiant team,
Clockwork
pick.
and Centaur Warrunner also being banned.
Yeah, I mean, like, Slug's pretty standard ban. Like, you want to get rid of that hero really snowballing mid game. That's what Mez about right now. Bristleback, another strong hero this meta. And Centaur is just so scary once he gets Ags.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, once you get rid of Jarek, there's not many really broken safe laners, so you don't need to waste too many bans on them.
10 seconds
Yeah, that makes sense.
remaining.
And yeah, these offlaners tend to help with the snowballing
5 seconds
uh,
remaining.
meta that's in
Yeah.
right now. So yeah, and like you said, Centaur Warrunner, once he gets his Zags, it's
Reserve
pretty
time.
ridiculous because you literally can't gank people with the added damage resistance of what, like 70%, I believe. It's pretty ridiculous. Like jumping on someone is nearly impossible to do.
Yeah. I really like the line against Corp though. I play a lot of Queen of Pain, and she just, if you blink in too prematurely, you just get Hex and straight away die.
Yeah, that's probably one of the weaknesses of Queen of Pain. The fact that she's a bit squishy, especially if you're going for like an Orchid build as opposed to say like a Aghanims or a Hex build, which tends to give you more stats.
It's pretty bad to go Aghanims first, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Dire team,
Yeah, it's one of those things where Orchid gives you that like control, which like against a Morphling, very strong because if you can't use his Adaptive Strike or his Waveform, he can't get away or stun you for 4 seconds. So could be seeing a quick Orchid pickup on this Queen of Pain.
Yeah, I'm not too, like, I don't really like Morphling as much after the patch, just because you can now dodge the Adaptive Strike so easily.
team.
Whereas
Oh yeah,
before it was
especially
instant
with
4
Queen of
second
Pain's
stun.
Blink and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's a 1,100 move speed, and that's like, that's really slow.
Yeah, for a
Can see that
projectile.
coming.
Yeah.
From like ages away. Even Quap can cast their blink before that reaches her.
I'm seeing a Rubik pick up now. He's pretty strong against Morphling actually with the Adaptive Strike because as soon as he uses it, you just steal it and like you've got your
10
own
seconds.
4 second stun.
Yeah, it's a really nice spell still.
And then you also got like Lion's Finger, Lena's. Oh,
5
actually, that's something I didn't
seconds
realize. I didn't think
remaining.
about the fact that they've got 2 massive magic damage nukes. So the
Reserve
Rubik's
time.
null field in the later stages could be really helpful.
This could be that pub roaming strat, pub roaming duo support, and there's 6, and then go around blowing up people. But I think it'll be the lane mid. And then I know Rubik really likes all these heroes. Impale, Dragon Slave, like there's plenty of lockdown between Lina and Lion for him to take. Like every ability on Morphling is great for Rubik. Like his Q, if he doesn't have a blink, it's great for initiating to like wave in then lift. His W obviously really good, and his E, Rubik always wants to seal that so he can go full strength.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, like Ruby
So it
seems
will
like
be
a
a
strong
support
pickup.
laner.
Yep, I think so too. If we got a
Mid
offlane
park.
morphling or some sort of core morphling,
Yeah,
we got
off morph and dual support line laner. It's a pretty good roaming combo, like actually, just because line can easily set up the light strike way.
the puck is an interesting pickup though. I think it's probably gonna be a mid puck against Queen of Pain because that's one of those heroes that
Radiant team.
tends to do pretty well against Queen of Pain at least. At least in terms of
mean,
skill. Like
It's like really even matchup. Like
I think Queen of
Queen
Pain.
of Pain, well, Puck can dodge like Queen of Pain spells, but Quap has much more really nice animation compared to Puck and like damage. So it's really
Dire team ban.
Yeah, I think it's more of a skill-based matchup. It's more of the evenly skill-based matchup.
It's
sort of
it's
things,
like
yeah.
you can't really call it either way.
And
It's all about baiting out that phase shift and then just laying down all your spells.
and the Omni Knight pickup that's going to be really strong against all this
10
magic damage because
seconds
they're just going to be able to do
remaining.
nothing against this repel.
I mean, problem about the repel is that unless you have one hero like a Bristleback, which is banned up, that wants to just stand in the center of the fight and tank everything, then you repel one person, they just focus the other, right? And even Lina at some point's going to get nags. Well, maybe not support, but I can see him repelling like the Quap or something, and then the rest of the team just sort of dying.
Yeah, that could be an
But-
issue. Although I think in the early to mid game, like you said with the Queen of Pain blinking in, if she has that repel early game, she can blink in without hesitation.
Yeah, it's really good.
And we're seeing a PL ban as well. That's
5
pretty
seconds
common carry,
remaining.
pretty self-sufficient once he gets like some lifesteal or
Least favorite hero to play against up there with Spirit Breaker.
yeah, especially with like not a lot of well, there's a decent amount of AoE. They have Queen of Pain, Earthshaker, Rubik, even Omni Knight to a degree, but there's nothing really sort of late gamey about it, like say like a Gyrocopter or like a Sven or something that
Yeah.
can cleave through all illusions. And an Axe Band.
Half the time you just don't want to deal with it either.
Yeah, that's true. Seeing an Axe Band too. That's
I don't really understand that. It's,
I
like,
think it's more. I think they
10
probably think it's going to be a
seconds
Morphling carry,
remaining.
and the axe is going to be going into the offlane. Oh,
oh, so it is a Morphling carry, and then it'll probably be could be DK carry.
that can't be a puck offlane. I don't think. Just in terms of the lineup that they have right now, it's Earthshaker offlane.
Yeah.
So Omni Knight Rubik. The Rubik can just like lift the puck before he can orb out. So,
Yeah, they can really change up those three heroes how they want, I guess.
yeah, they could run dual lanes maybe. Oh, anti-mage. Okay.
It's pretty decent hero against Lion, Lane, all those.
I
Though,
think the Morphling is going to be a bit of an issue because his ultimate is going to make anti-mage like
yeah,
his strengths, his own strengths, sort of thing. So that's sort of one of the things where Morphling is weak to anti-mage because of the mana burn, but is strong against
that
him
means
because that.
hard lockdown is always good for anti-mage, and that's what Morphling's going to be giving.
And not to mention you got Dragon Knight as well with that like 3-second stun. You got Puck with the Dream Coil. You got a lot of lockdown. Like pretty much every hero in this lineup by E-Thugs is got a bit of lockdown in them. So the thing I'm worried about though is the damage. So they've really got to get the line and Lena's levels up, as well as the Puck,
10
because I'm
seconds.
guessing that's probably going to be Puck off lane.
Remaining.
Yeah, it's sort of a really big timing draft here from Ethogs.
Alright,
Because they're trying to hit level 6 on Lion and Lena, and then if they take it too late, it's going to be bad.
Alright, do you want to... Should we introduce the players, I guess?
Yeah, you can go through the Radiant.
Alright. On the side of Vigilante Gaming, we've got Nova Eclipse on the Rubik. Omni Knight is Mango Heart. Subinixi is on the Anti-Mage. Mid Queen of Pain is going to be Rannick. And Big Marmoset is going to be the offlane Earthshaker. Looking to place a ward down. Do you want to introduce the other side, or do you want me to both?
Wait, didn't you just... Oh, okay,
I
do
did
you want
one
me to
side.
do Radiant?
Well, if you want to do Radiant, that'll...
Sure. Alright, so we've got Oski on the line, Pandora on the puck, Ishi on Morphling, Kazusa on Dragon Knight, and Hawkeye Pierce on the Lina.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Hopefully we see a little bit of action here.
Yeah, we've got a potential Rubik lift onto the high ground. That could be a potential thing.
Don't think Ethogs can contest this rune at all.
Cresswell? Oh, Gresswell. That's
Okay, we'll see.
the, what's it called? Yeah, the
I'm
the
kind of worried
inception that
that,
leads to,
yeah, I'm really worried
So,
about Ethan's
okay, yeah.
draft. If they don't make a lot out of this early game, then they might just kind of get rolled over come 25 minutes.
oh cool, I just had to give directions to a friend of mine who's coming over. Sorry, so we've already got a ward placed down by Vigilante Gaming on the high ground, so they're definitely gonna have the vision advantage in terms of being able to see what's on the high ground there. So there's gonna be no surprises, and I think the early game is gonna be better because there's 4 heroes here, so compared to 3, so naturally it's gonna be better. And Morphling has his waveform, Puck and Orb out, so like I feel like they're gonna be, they could be greedy about it, but it's gonna be challenging, I guess, to see them actually get the
Yeah, Omni Knight's just placed a ward here as well, so they've got the vision advantage, they can see all this.
Hmm.
30
Unless they bring in a few more heroes, I don't think they're going to be able to contest that. And that'll be Rune for Rannick, Quick Bottle.
And we're seeing
It's always very good against
seeing the
Puck.
Antimage and the
However,
Rubik hiding.
yeah,
Probably worried about
but
like a
Puck's,
potential result.
Puck's going to go for the block here, and one thing about Quap versus Puck, I've done the matchup a few times today, and it's whoever gets the better block really comes ahead in that matchup.
Oh, we're seeing an possible engagement? Oh no, they're backing off. Ishi sees the 3 heroes of Vigilante Gaming and he's just like, nah, no more. Not having any of it.
So it is a DK safe lane as well.
Hmm,
That's
that's odd.
it's very timing based safe laner, like you're gonna have to really start pressuring this bottom as soon as you get level 6.
Yeah, and I think with the Earthshaker it's going to be very difficult, especially with that fissure, being able to both pull the creeps away from the tower and stunning the creeps, stopping them from pushing basically.
Yeah, you should be able to get Lion to sort of zone him out a little bit. He can come around the side. DK can just wear down the tower a bit, but we'll see.
Alright, so looks like we're gonna have some fighting going on the top lane. We've got a dual lane top against a tri lane by Vigilante Gaming, so
To be honest with you, I don't understand why they'd Bulina top. When you've got a Morphling in your offlane, he doesn't really contribute anything at all. So, and if you do a dual lane offlane, you really want to try and put pressure, but you just can't pressure with a Morphling. And as you see here, the supports, this is Rubik Omni Knight support duo, and that is very weak support duo.
oh, they are
But
taking
they'll
a
probably
bit of
still
damage.
be able to
but-
zone him out.
Yeah, it's one of those things where Morphling has 41 base damage, so like he's not really gonna do much. He also went boots first, so
Rubik's probably gonna die here.
oh wow.
Yeah, that's... didn't
Omni is in a bit
really
of trouble too. Looks like.
appreciate the damage that they got out.
Yeah, especially Lena with his extra range as well. Like he can just sort of take pot shots with that 51 base damage and get a lot out of it.
Yeah, a lot of range. Like, sure, Lena. This might work out for them. Like, Lena's going to secure a bit of farm from Morphling, even though you don't traditionally need it on an offlane Morphling.
Well, to be fair,
Nice.
sorry, go ahead.
I just really think their supports are a bit too greedy there. They tried to commit to a full fight without, not a full fight, but like a heavy trade without anti-mage being anywhere nearby.
Yeah, I feel like if the Antimage was there with his level, oh, he doesn't have he hasn't skilled his mana break.
Denied.
I feel like if he had mana break skilled and he'd been in that fight, the damage output would have been enough to help him out. As well as if he hits Morphling, then the Morphling doesn't really have a lot of mana for his waveform, so it's gonna be hard for him to
Yeah, it's
cast it if he's
pretty
got enough.
strange, like going if he's going spell shield, he definitely expects to be losing this lane, I guess.
Yeah, he's probably
So I'm
concerned
not
with
too
the
sure about that.
he's probably concerned with that level 2 Dragon Slave that skill. Just
We got a boots mango Rubik. That is.
yeah, I saw that at the start. I was a bit confused as to why. Like it makes
I'm
sense
not
in
too
a way,
sure
but
about mango as an item, to be honest.
yeah, it gives you too little regen if anything. Like in terms of an item, it's very cost inefficient in terms of getting like passive regen because it costs a little bit more just to get the two 2 health regen.
Yeah, Rubik's not that sort of hero that you really need that burst mana regen on. It would be nice to, like, I'm pretty sure if he had another set of tangos up top lane, or a salve, he wouldn't have died to that morphling.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he could probably even afford a clarity on top of that. Like, if he was going boots first, you can usually afford a boots, clarity, and set of tangos. So like, and the clarity gives you more more regen anyway. So
We see Queen of Pain's coming up pretty heavily on top in terms of CS mid. 12 denies, 15 CS to the 7 CS and 3 denies of puck.
yeah, I feel like that's more to do with the bounty rune going to Queen of Pain, whereas the puck did not get it. So the puck's always going to be low on experience in that sense.
You hit level 2 faster and you have in a little bit of trouble, but should make it up. You hit level 2 faster and get a little bit of valuable, but at the end of the day, that is quite a heavy CS advantage.
I wonder if this Earthshaker's going for the rune. No, he isn't. This lion was smart to sort of like hide in that tree area there, so he can.
Yeah, he was going with the snipe.
Yeah, if the Earthshaker was going to be greedy, but he wasn't.
Money
And it looks like a Rubik is planning something. He's going to rotate around.
Dire's bottom
At least that's
tower
what he's
is under attack.
shown inside his map. He showed a line like that. So you see that, by the way, or
I'm not sure. Puck has no mana, so maybe they can do this.
yeah, no mana and no bottle either. Is he going boots first?
Yeah, he's
No,
just
got
putting bottle on the courier.
Yeah.
So,
This is actually the perfect time to. If they know that he's got no mana, this is the perfect time to jump on her.
yeah, Frantic can get a good block here, which he's doing, and the puck
Yeah, this is.
is careful enough. It's nighttime, so he can't see him.
I'll be back in a bit, okay?
He's missed a scream, so it might not be an option. Nice, that's the kill. Looking at the CS charts, pretty standard for the top 3. Like DK pulling out by a little bit, Panic on number 2, and Anti-Mage's doing fairly well considering how the offlane went from at the start. How their offlane was pressuring him, that is. Shake is still only sitting on 1 CS, he's going for that Soul Ring, so it's going to be pretty tough for him.
I'm not getting paid for it.
Haste.
It's important work. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Like I said, I have guests over, so it's sort of hard to
Nice.
think. Anyway, let's see Dragon Knight. He's level 5 now. Probably once he gets to level 6, he's gonna want to rotate. No, he's gonna want to, take the tower.
Push that tower as soon as possible, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
See 2 nulls coming out for the quad. It's pretty good if you just want to keep up your lane pressure, which I guess you will, just because Puck's already at a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's got about 20 damage on top of the puck already, and he's
Yeah.
a level, almost a level and a half. He's a level and a half above him too. So
The only issue I kind of have with double null is that the earlier you get an orchid against the puck, like absolute better. This puck will probably be going blink first, but he could be going Yules just if he really expects the orchid to come out quick, because it's like 3 kills every time.
yeah, exactly.
So
Like
you kind
yeah,
of want to get that as soon as possible.
yeah, but the thing is, as well, is if you can get a blink fast, then you can then be aggressive and hence be able to farm Yules a lot faster too. And we're seeing a smoke
This
gang
is-
coming.
Gather up. Silence.
Yeah, it's a kill. It doesn't even need the help.
I do.
It's a little bit strange. Dragon Knight's at 6
Um,
and hasn't
down there
really
where the
started pushing it.
thing is, yeah.
Kind of needs to take advantage of that ult as soon as he gets it. Because that checker really can't do anything to stop it. He's got 1 fissure and that's it. No items.
He's getting Soul Ring. It looks like. I'm guessing the Shaker.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
And this is one of the issues you have with being up against an anti-mage. If you don't go too aggressive, he's gonna basically free farm, which looks like he's got 40 CS, 7 denies, like
8 minutes, pretty good, yeah.
yeah, like you're trading.
It's about halfway to his battle fury. Got a Claymore coming out on the courier.
Yeah, the thing is you're trading a anti-mage farm for Dragonite farm, which Dragonite is a good hero, no doubt, but
Worthy tribute.
he doesn't like go very late sort of thing. Whereas anti-mage and when anti-mages can sort of farm very fast. Whereas Dragonite, if he doesn't have like a Soul Ring or a bottle, he can't really
Here we
use
go.
his spells. Oh, there's no mana for
That'll
his,
be a kill on the Shaker and that'll be a tower on top. This is kind of really what they needed because they can't just like you're saying, like trade farm on these two carries.
Yeah, they can't be passive basically, and getting this tower could be good. They could actually get a lot of damage on the second tower as well if the Dragonite ults last longer.
Yeah, I'm still really worried for Ethogs though, like the sort of trading farm on a lineup that really needs to come ahead. Once they get 6 on Lina and line, then maybe those two can roam around, get a few kills, they'd be able to blow up the Quap like straight away. That'd be a really big kill for them.
Looks like Ghost Shaker maybe going down. Oh no, he's already right. Queen of Pain though, he's getting hexed up, but looks like he's gonna kill the oh, Rubik gets the kill. And there's a Rubik like in the middle of this fight.
Yeah,
okay.
Puck's coming in now though.
Oh, nice.
I think VG needs to run Big Juke.
Nice Echo Slam there. It's Dragonite's really long health now for that. And here comes a Repel on Queen of Pain, as we were talking about before.
Puck has another orb though, probably time to back out.
Fires.
Oh, you can probably get a killer actually with his orb, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really big kill actually. Puck's got a the Pandora's got a full what's it called treads now as well as a magic wand. So he's going for early game items as opposed to rushing the blink. It makes sense in a way, like against a burst damagey sort of Queen of Pain. If you can't dodge everything, then you're gonna have to build a few stats first.
Yeah, but at the same time, while all this is happening, you got anti-mage farming top. Although he seems to have left the lane. I guess he doesn't want to lane against the Morphling. Although Morphling doesn't really provide that much pressure.
Well, it looks like he's already got a Soul Ring out, so he's got pretty much all the farm he needs. He's going for a Yule Scepter next. I'm not a big fan of this. I actually like going for a Blink first. It's you sort of become a tempo controller because it looks like this Puck, although she did get the kill in the bottom lane on the Queen of Pain, her farm has been stifled quite heavily. She's only got half the CS that the Queen of Pain has, so she's not going to be very relevant for a long time. So in that sense, like getting a Morphling to get a faster Blink Dagger could make him more sort of come back in that sense.
A bit of a miss. But yeah, looks like Dai's looking to kill the Morphling, but Yules and Blink, it's kind of just really nice having that mana regen. You can sort of spam your W. Blink's really good if you're gonna go for that 20-minute push or whatever.
Oh, and okay, cool. The Rubik TPing in to stop that TP. I thought
yeah, it's not a good fight for Rady.
I thought Lina was gonna actually get out of there for a second because the Earthshaker blocked himself out of being able to use his enchant totem to stun. So.
Rag's coming in from behind. Might be able to doubt they get this kill, but
oh, that was a good dodge.
Dodges it.
Soul Ring dodge. He didn't have enough mana, so he had to Soul Ring there. But if he Soul Ringed and then hit that Sonic Wave,
yeah.
he might have died to that. Maybe not actually. He has
Soul
400
Ring
HP.
just before you die. But this is what they need to be doing with DK, just roaming around the map, getting all the tier 1s. I personally think they should have like gotten that bottom tier 2 in the last 5 minutes that they were all, not 5 minutes, but a couple minutes that they were all top.
Yeah, definitely. At least gotten more damage on it. Gotten at least like
they'll
half
be able
damage
to take this tier 1. I don't think anyone's going to deny it.
Oh, Finger of Death coming out on the Rubik. Oh,
should be able to get the kill, yeah.
nice.
But now Dai is sort of putting their own pressure top, and they snipe off the Morphling.
Yeah, this Dragonite should really keep
It's looking
pushing
pretty
mid
good for them.
actually. I think get some tower damage because you can get some really easy damage with the Dragonite, but he's backing off instead. And it looks like so is the side of Vigilante Gaming there. Queen Pain's backed off and the anti-mages stuck there farming. And it looks like
the
he's
problem
got
I'm seeing with Ethogs is like, you've got this 12 minutes of farm on a DK, and he's got a helm. It's like, it's not really, you can't really justify giving that much to one person and then coming out with a helm. You can like stack ancients with that and it like increases your farm, which is really nice, but I'm not sure if you have time to do that.
Yeah, I feel like if
Yeah,
you
like a Shadow Blade or something would have been really good.
oh yeah, definitely like because it goes well into the mid game as well with the anti-mage. Even if he gets a Manta style, it's not like awkward where you can get rid of
Yeah,
it. You
you
sort
can
of
just roam around,
get
find
stunned,
those
yeah.
kills with your puck.
Yeah,
So maybe you go like Treads, Bracer, and Shadow Blade, and then your puck stays behind you, you find the anti-mage, stun him up, silence him, just get pickoffs with Dragonite. It's sort of what the hero does.
yeah. I think with getting this helm, it looks like he's going for more of a carry sort of build as opposed to a pick off. It seems like one of those things where if you build an item so you can farm faster. So with a helm, you can actually you have more armor and you have that lifesteal, so you can farm the jungle camps really safely. But,
Yeah, well, he's already started stacking. Well, he hasn't started, but he's dominated the creep. Put it here at the Ancients to start stacking.
yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what he actually does after this, because you could just go straight BKB after this and not have to deal with the Rubik Stun, the what's called Echo Slam, and Queen of Pain ult. Oh, not ult, but his some magic damage. So could be seeing a BKB if he wants to, but I'd say if he'd gone for the Shadow Blade instead, he would actually have it by now, because you got a 2k item with the helm with the Dominator, and you got 1,000 gold on top of that. That's a 12-minute Shadow Blade that on a Dragon Knight, so he can then kill his
That's
anti-mages.
really nice.
He's
You
feeling
can just
pretty
roam
safe
around
right
the
now.
map finding these skills, and like anti-mage now has his battle fury 12 minutes. Yeah, not
Without-
that's pretty good.
Without boots, that's pretty standard, like with free farm.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go into farming mode and just be.
Yeah, we'll see
doing
if he
his thing.
picks up treads. Yeah, I don't know. He might just go brown boots, flads, or treads, whatever. We'll see.
And it looks like the line was pushing up bottom before. That's probably how we got to level 6, getting that solid
Yeah,
experience.
and this is the stack that Dragonite was hoping for. Except this is the worst bug in the. This,
yeah.
this ancient creep doesn't pull.
Oh, that's the worst thing in the world. Like
It's since this patch, this ancient set one like doesn't like to come out. It's really annoying.
yeah, it's weird because it never used to be that way. Like at least when I think back to when, say, like the Roche pit was in a different spot. Like I think back to that time, like it never used to do that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know that
Dragonite
thing actually had
won't be
spells.
too happy
Like,
about that.
I didn't even know that Dragon had spells until like this bug appeared. But this is sort of a issue with this Ethugs lineup. They have to be pushing, especially when the Dragonite alters up, and they're just not doing that. They're just sort of, you can see he's sort of like passively farming, and he's not going to be able to keep up in terms of farming speed as an anti-mage. He looks like he might die if he's not careful.
He's
Like,
fine. That's what he's doing.
He doesn't have a scout shield, so like
Missing.
all that the
bottom.
50 damage or something like that is going to be unmitigated.
Yeah, but he'll pick up his boots and probably head home. And I think he will head into a Vlad's, maybe just so he can keep farming, just out farm Radiant team.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a good build, and I think they nerfed it a little bit. They made it more expensive and gave it less lifesteal, but
Yeah, and like
It's,
he might want to go for the Manta straight away just with the puck silence, but to be honest, with no Shadow Blade on Dragonite, I don't think it's too much of a threat.
yeah, exactly. Like puck is really the only issue at the moment with in terms of silence. You got Lion as well, and that's sort of the thing with the Ethugs lineup. They have a lot of lockdown, so in like technically they could burst down Anti-Mage, but if Anti-Mage is leveling up his spell shield, which like no Anti-Mages do generally, like it looks like he's opted for more stats. We're looking at Rubik getting.
I think leveling up Spell Shield's the right decision here though. You're up against a Lion, a Leaner, and a Puck, like, there's no way stats gives you more survivability than Spell Shield in this game.
Yeah, definitely, and also it can be very surprising as well when you jump on an anti-mage and you find your finger does like 20% of his health.
So, Dragonite's picked up a Mithril Hammer, I assume it's a BKB. It's usually you go for the Ogre Club first, but I suppose he wants damage pushing tower.
It could be a more of a farming item too with the Maelstrom. I doubt it, but
Oh yeah, maybe.
could be that, which should help his farming speed. But like I said before, it's one of those things where anti-mage is just such a fast farmer with his blink and
You
his
can't,
flee.
you can't try and outfarm the anti-mage. You go for fighting items and you use your advantage.
Yeah, I think the way Dragonite keeps up in farm is by taking towers and limiting map control on the anti-mage. And you can see the tier 1 top still hasn't been taken, and I feel like if Ethugs just group up, they've got so much disabled that this Queen of Pain is not going to be able to get anything off unless Repel's on her. And
Yeah.
even then, there's enough right click from, say, the Dragonite and stuff. Oh, we're seeing a kill on the Queen of Pain now.
That
That's very cool.
hardly hurt at all.
Yeah, it's a pretty big kill because Quap's working towards her Orchid, which is once she gets that, it's going to be horrible for Puck. She's
Well-
got 2 Oblivion Staffs, just needs the recipe now.
Well, the Puck is going for a Yules, it looks like, because she, it's called, Pandora.
She's going for Yules, yeah.
Yeah, getting a Yules, like. Although, Pandora is also saving
Radiant's
for,
bottom
saving a lot of
tower
gold,
is
so
under attack.
could be, like, going, oh, well, I could go for Yules, but I'm close to my blink, so
Yeah,
may
maybe.
opt out of that.
I don't think you really want to go Void Stone into Blink. if you're gonna go Void Stone, you might as well finish the Yules, but maybe he's
Yeah,
had a
he's going
change of
for it.
heart.
No, he's finishing it up now. Just spending his gold now. I think he got like a
Yeah.
lot of gold out of that Queen of Pain kill, so he just
Yeah.
didn't realize he had that much.
And like I said before, you probably want Blink first, but if you are really afraid of that Orchid, you do go Yules.
And we're seeing an Invis Earthshaker blocking the Ancient stack. It is stacked pretty heavily. It's got about 3. Yeah, it's a 3 stack right now. So
Yeah,
Pretty good,
the
but-
Thunder Lizard not being too difficult.
yeah, sometimes it's very helpful. A lot of levels on the Omni Knight too. So once he gets to say like level 10, his repel is going to be maxed, and that's when he's going to be at his peak.
Queen of Pain's just she's just about to finish up her Orchid, 5 more gold. Once she gets that, the Puck's got to be really careful.
Yeah, definitely. But she does have a Yules.
Puck's just finished up his Yules, so
Yeah, Pandora.
Radnik's not going to be too happy about that. You sort of that's when you pick up an Orchid against the Puck, you want to at least get like 2 or 3 kills before he gets an item to stop it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like ideally, you want to be shutting down this Puck so that she never gets anything up after a Blink Dagger, or even like stop her from getting a Blink Dagger. Which like Lion is actually as well as opted for a Midas instead of Blink. I saw him having a decent amount of farm.
I really don't like that.
Yeah, I feel like the thing is, it works for what they're trying to do right now, which is like just farm up and stay passive. But
But
with the lineup,
oh, this could be bad for
Oh, yeah.
Radiant if Diamond manages to pull this off. This is a big
I
stack.
don't see this working actually. Anti-Mage is
Yeah,
just not
I'm not
tanky
sure if
enough.
Anti-Mage can really tank it all while dealing with the Puck.
Yeah,
I
he
think they're gonna
needs-
have to back off here.
He definitely needs to have like
Which,
Vibes first.
so
At least.
Dragonite says, "Thanks for getting it down, boys. I'll take that."
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a
like
BKB coming out for the Dragonite. It's got an Ogre Club.
yeah, kind of odd to see the Mithril Hammer first. It's the most expensive item, so in that sense it makes sense. But like the strength item
It gives you a bit of
from Ogre
damage,
Club,
but Ogre Club usually scope for the HP.
like it gives you Ogre Club gives you like 6 less damage, but it gives you that tank ability which Dragonite always needs. And I'm seeing a jump in from the Queen of Pain, but
yeah, the Yules on the morph. Oh, he's wasted Yules.
he wasted Yules before. I think he used the Queen of Pain so he can get away, but
Yeah, he did. And Quab just says, "Okay, thanks, mate."
the problem is then he just like stands there and then gets awkwarded. I'm like, oh, he could, like if he gets a stun off, then it's fine, but awkward is generally faster than the what's called stun.
I really don't understand the Midas on the line before Blink. You're up against a Queen of Pain and Anti-Mage. Both heroes really suffer from a Blink initiation on the line.
Middle tower
Well,
is
it's
under
one of those
attack.
things where Blink gives you that positioning ability, but like if you saw there, he actually had really good positioning in terms of being able to be in the trees and just walked up to this Earthshaker, who's actually
Yeah, but that's the problem at the end there. It's an Earthshaker. You can't really just walk up to a Queen of Pain or an Anti-Mage.
well once
Two
that
very mobile heroes.
Once that Earthshaker gets a Blink Dagger, I think it'll be harder for him to do that. But the fact that he's so
Radiant's
far off
bottom
it,
tower is under attack.
like I can see the reasoning behind it, but the thing is with their lineup, especially with the Dragonite, who's a very early game focused and mid game focused hero, you really can't be just playing passive like this. You've got to be working for objectives, getting towers. And it looks like they're grouping up together now. They're either they're gonna smoke now. I feel like when you have a Dragonite like this, you're probably better off just like
They're gonna
farming with the Dragonite.
completely miss
Yeah.
dogs with this smoke. Then nowhere close.
Yeah, even
Radiant's bottom
Vigilante
tower is
Gaming
under
are gonna
attack.
smoke up too, but
Yeah, do
they're
a
not gonna
smoke
find
there.
anywhere.
And, this is the worst thing. Where are they?
And like you
Hopefully
said,
they meet up mid.
like you said before, they were going, Anti-Mage is going for
Tower
the
is
Man Style
under
first,
attack.
probably to deal with the
Yeah.
silence from.
Radiant
those
structures
heroes.
are
I
And
feel
also
like
maybe
you could have
it's a-
gotten away with the Vlads, especially with line. Oh, this could be bad for Anti-Mage.
Yup.
It should be
Didn't
fine.
check out where the blink came. Good awareness to blink out like that.
Yeah, and
it looks like
Ags is gonna be next time for Qual.
oh, we're seeing a massive stun on the and he gets.
I'm not sure if that's the person you really want to use your 4-second stun on though.
It's a really good repel as well on the edge.
Rannick is in a bit of trouble. Looks like he'll go down.
Under.
Omni Knight can't use his ultimate.
Oh, no, he can. Oh, but he still gets killed by the magic damage. And the Rubik. Oh, never mind.
Puck's coming back in.
The Rubik stole the
I think this is the Radiant
strength
fight.
gain. Wow, if he had taken some there. But,
Yeah, so
Wow.
it was a really good by Puck on up both the Omni Knight and the Queen of Pain right from the start of the fight. So basically, Omni Knight can't ult, and Queen of Pain, I'm fairly sure she died within the silence duration. Couldn't get off any of her spells. Yeah, still has Sonic Wave, everything. So Rannick won't be too happy about that.
and actually, this Midas has really paid off in the end, because especially with that team fight that they had, this line with the Midas uses are going to need like 200 gold off this Blink Dagger now.
Yeah, he seems to have gotten away with it, which is really good for him.
Dial structures are fortified.
And we're seeing a Diffuser Blade coming out from Morphling, that'll be fun. Maybe he's looking to get rid of some of that.
Getting rid of the repel, maybe the
There's
Guardian
no
Angel.
stuns. Yeah, Ripple, I guess. Yeah.
Dial
Yeah, it's a good
Can't
item
really
in
save
general.
his teammates from much. Maybe purging Orchid on the puck. That might be nice.
Tribute.
Or
Oh, yeah.
himself.
Yeah, that's if Yules has already been used. I feel like the Puck and the what's called Morphling are going to be saving their Yules for specifically themselves when they get Orchided, because they're the only heroes that sort of have issues with that
Yeah.
item.
So we got the Yasha on Anti-Mage, and like, I don't know if you watch him as he goes around the map, but he's always really low. It's kind of the problem with going Yasha straight away.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, like
Can't really sustain your jungling straight after you get your battle crew.
yeah, the regen from your battle fury is nice, but it's not enough really. I will say with the change to anti-mage, with the change to the quelling blade addition to battle fury, and the way it like cleaves as well, it's it makes anti-mage farming a lot faster. And you can see he's already top of the charts. The Dragon Knight's trying to keep up in terms of farm, but he's doing really well actually, getting 129 last hits, but it's just not faster than a hero that can blink and cleave. Like the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice little buff to Anti-Mage, but I think
about
patch
20 minutes maybe, 30
didn't
minutes.
favor him too much. I mean, you now have to
Almost.
invest a little bit more into your Anti-Mage if you want to be farmed. Yeah, DK is actually not that far behind Anti-Mage in terms of net worth. He's got a lot less last hits, but they're within 60 gold of each other, just from all the towers that DK's been getting.
Yeah, I think
And you got to remember, a lot of the last hits from Dragon Knight were ancient creeps.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, if we look at the net worth, yeah, they're keeping up in terms of net worth. So like the lack of CS is made up for by the kills that they've gotten.
Yeah, and like what's about
we're
1.5k
seeing a fight
ahead of
coming
the
in.
puck.
Earthshaker uses his ult, but
Oh,
no mana for
Rannick,
heals,
it's
actually.
too aggressive, yeah.
the counter initiation comes in and
Go bad for the...
repel coming in on the Earthshaker. That's good. But
Fine.
Guardian Angel as well. Jeez.
Yeah,
Almost
a bit of an
unnecessary
awkward
though,
ult
but-
coming out from Omni Knight, but he wants to be sure.
Oh, the jukes are real from this puck. they expect him
games.
to think, yeah. I like doing that. The problem is they sometimes that people are stupid and they'll just follow you.
Yeah,
regardless,
some people
so-
are smart as well, and you don't get away with it.
Yeah, that's true. But
So
it
yeah,
looks
like
like.
the
Sorry, go ahead.
still 1,000 ahead of the puck, but Lions Midas is starting to pay off now. He's 2k ahead of the Rubik, and you got Morphling, who's definitely ahead of the Earthshaker. So it's sort of pretty even in terms of net worth.
Oh, it looks like this Rubik's gonna get picked up. Oh no, he's gonna get repelled now. So that's going to make him last a little longer, but it doesn't protect him from physical damage. So still gonna die. But Dragon Knight alt form was used, so they're probably gonna then get this tier 1 top, I think. Oh, we're seeing a potential AC coming out from Dragon Knight. He's got a Hyperstone already. And oh, this is cool actually with the ults. synergizing with Dragonite's ults, the Morphling
Gonna have
ults.
a lot of push there. Yeah.
Yeah, like
This
I don't think
this line is very rich. 7k net worth line, good 3k ahead of any other support in
yeah,
the game.
he's pretty ridiculous. Got his treads, blink, magic wand, and he's bought a whole bunch of wards too. So
Dire's top tower
gonna let
is
this
fallen.
Lena finish his either Ags or Yule. It looks like Yule Scepter actually.
Yeah, so Ethog's pulling out to like a 6k gold lead. But unless they really need to make something out of this, and like now.
Radiant's bottom
Oh yeah,
tower
definitely. They need
is
to
under attack.
sort of capitalize on this
Dire's
advantage that they have. And
structures are fortified.
the problem is now Dragonite's ult
Tower
is
is
down. They
under
can't really
attack.
push as hard. They see the anti-mage low, so
If they win this team fight, I think they're really good. Really good for the rest of this game. They can go get Roshan, but it all depends on whether they want to fight or not. Oh, really nice.
Oh, wow.
Really nice ult from Quap.
oh, but he Crop is silenced and gets repelled though, so that's alright. Anti-mage gets hit
Puck
by the
silence.
repel,
Oh,
but
Pop's got the repel, so it should be fine.
so Morphling, is he gonna get out of here? He's got his diffusal blade actually, so. Oh my god,
Oh, investing in
Slamming
Echo
is
just
from-
for more. That's
Oh, but it's Puck secures the anti-mage kill.
cheeky little kill. Might pay for it.
I think
Oh, gets the Queen of Pain as well. That's amazing.
oh wow, that's cool. I like that. Oh, and it even does
Really
like
nice
damage
play
to the
from
Rubik.
Puck.
Like
Probably
well,
die here though.
Nah, he's gonna blink out. Oh no, his blink gets cancelled. Oh, but he's just gonna TP out because he sees that Rubik is left. That's the one good thing about the orb actually. It gives a extended vision, I guess, for a little bit, so you can sort of see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean that's a really nice play from Puck. Dire had lost no heroes about halfway into that fight. They all just committed everything to the Earthshaker, and Puck was like, oh, okay. Oh, sorry, not
Yeah.
Earthshaker, the Morphling.
Yeah, you got some.
Puck just thought, well, there's no control for me now.
Yeah, you got a really good silence on the Queen of Pain to stop her from using her full combo. She got a ult off, but that was
Yeah.
pretty much it. Like no daggers, no.
It's pretty greedy of the anti-mage to come back in on that Morphling when he was so low as well. He just wanted to kill, but they didn't need him.
Yeah, it was one of those things where he didn't have the foresight to see the Puck coming in, and Puck is one of those really heavy burst damage heroes. Like even with, like another issue is that anti-mage has gone for stats over spell shields, so that magic damage is doing pretty significant damage to him.
Illusion.
Yeah, I don't play anti-mage much, but you'd think in a game that has a Lion, a Lina, and a Puck, it might be worth it.
Well, I think it's one of the things where because they've got
Like
repel,
getting spell shit.
they assume that this hero anti-mage is not going to get hit by it at all. But
But they're not putting it on him.
yeah, that's the thing. Like they're putting on Queen of Pain most of the time, so.
Repel's a good ability, but it often underperforms. You got so many people you want to put it on. That wants to, if Queen wants to do these plays where she's looking behind the whole team to get her ult on 4 heroes, then she's gonna need a repel.
I'm seeing 3.2k on this Puck. That's very curious. I wonder what Puck's going for.
Probably is Scythe.
Yeah, probably.
Don't think Dagon's gonna do too much for him. Scythe is great for anti-mage and Quap.
Yeah, you could think of the new items as well, like the Lotus Orb maybe. Works pretty well against Rubik.
Lotus Orb's not really an item you want to pick up on your mid though. It's nice for maybe an offlane that's got a bit of farm or something. It's just,
Alright.
it's really, for what it gives you outside of the active, it's really expensive.
Alright, we're seeing
So
a
unless you make good use.
we're seeing a push coming in from the bottom lane. They've pinged out the tower, so they want to go for it. Morphling's right in front, going to look for a stun, I guess. One of those 4-second stuns into a like. Yeah, it's one of the things where without the repel, no one can really try and contest this.
Tower is under
Yeah, this is good for Radiant. They can, well, they're getting split pushed both mid and top actually,
top tower has
but they could just go high ground here. There's 2 heroes from Dire, like nowhere near their base. They need to TP home.
under attack.
Yeah, I think Anti-Mage is a good pusher, but not against Dragonite. Dragonite's just too much stronger.
I think Dragonite can outpush them easily.
Yeah, Anti-Mage
It's
is left.
decided to head home.
Is under attack.
Oh, and we're seeing let's take an Echo Star.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
BKB on Dragonite.
That's your repel out in the pain. So not the anti-mage.
Yeah, Anti-Mage is hexed up, so getting mana drained, but looks like Dragonite's gonna die. Oh wow, massive
Oh, nice.
mana void.
Really big team fight.
Act of
And this is where Anti-Mage comes into.
Full 5
Kill.
man wipe. So they can do rush if they want. I don't know if they feel like they can, but it's definitely definitely on the cards.
Yeah, looking at the difference in experience in gold, there's a big shift towards Vigilante gaming.
Radiant's
So
bottom tower.
E-Thugs, their
I think-
advantages are now nullified. They're back to square one essentially.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're not
Yeah, over the
behind
last
yet,
two-
but
2 minutes, Vigilante Gaming came back by 5k in terms of net worth. So pretty big couple of minutes to them.
yeah, and Anti-Mage gonna have a
Radiant's
beacon be very
bottom
short as
tower
well.
is under
So
attack.
that would mean that
She
Repel
really
could be
needs,
used
yeah,
on someone
because the
else.
Quap wants to repel every time.
Yeah, exactly. Like Quap is one of those heroes that
Yeah, but
even with an
Lena
A,
here,
it's still pretty flimsy.
she went
though.
for a point booster. Yeah, Lena went for the point booster hoping to go for the Axe, but then
Bottom tower has
decided
fallen.
that the yours was better, I guess. Went
I
back
can
to the yours.
I can sort of understand where she's coming from. It's that there's so much AoE on the side of Vigilante Gaming that getting like a value point booster, if you can call it that, for the extra HP is debatably worth it. But I don't know. It's one of those things where extra 200
That's
HP
nice.
for that much gold.
Radiant pinging up the Rocher, I don't think they make it in time. They got smoked, they're moving pretty quick. They could contest, this might be a big team fight, and if they win, then that's them back in the game.
We're seeing the Rubik getting jumped
Not
on,
quick
but
enough.
pretty much ulting on pretty much no one.
Stay near.
And Anti-Mage looks like he's gonna go down, yeah. But Aegis is on him, so he's gonna come back. And...
Oh, they just invested
Oh.
a lot of control onto the anti-mage. He's got his beaker, like, I think he can fight. Definitely wants to.
We're seeing this Dragonite just man fight
Dragonite,
against
though,
4
very
heroes.
big
Like,
with his
wow.
plate now.
That's teamwork in
Not enough
action.
though against all those heroes. And Anti-Mage went for his mana void, but gonna
Got
get
Guardian Angel
hexed and
coming up in
stunned.
10 seconds on Omni Knight, so.
And Lion's gonna get out of there. Puck, however, in a bit of danger here.
Healing shock.
I wonder what he's. Oh, he's going to blink into the trees. Oh, that's a really smart play by him, blinking into those trees over
I
there.
mean, it's just really awkward for Radiant though, right? Like, they don't get the contest on the Roche. They try Rubik, who's obviously delaying because the Roche is really close to being taken. They kind of just need to put everything into the pit, contest the actual Aegis, not some Rubik sitting outside. And then once Anti-Mage does get the Aegis, they put all his control on him, and he just respawns.
Yeah, I think they put too much effort onto the Anti-Mage bringing out an Aegis, so like you said, it's if they'd focused on, like say the Rubik, if they'd stunned the Rubik with the Morph Stun and then burst him down, then like he'd be a
I mean, that's how
non-factor in
they
that
started
fight.
off the fight. They tried to go on the Rubik with the Morph Stun, but Rubik was able to dodge it with his Blink Dagger because it's so slow now.
That's true domination.
Oh, Ikasan coming out and
Looking pretty grim for E-Thugs, yeah.
Dream Call on
Beginning
like
the
3
end.
heroes, but it doesn't really matter.
Radiant structures are
Massive stun coming out in Queen of Pain again.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
But,
Rannick
means
coming,
nothing.
Rannick got Sonic Wave again, so
tower is under attack.
it's definitely going to be one of Rax, maybe 2.
Yeah, definitely, it's not looking good. However, they can't take the mid
DK
racks
no
because
buyback.
Radiant's bottom
there's a
tower
tier 2
has
still,
fallen.
but
Radiant's
they may be able to
bottom
rotate towards the top
under
tower,
attack.
top
Dire's
rack.
middle tower is under attack.
Puck has no Dream Coil, and yeah, that's an instant awkward lift.
Oh, nice dodge actually.
Bit of a lift wave.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Should have countered
No
on
mana here on Rannick, you might have to be careful.
Orchid should help him out and get his mana up slowly, but not enough to do any combinations.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And it looks like they're just going to back off after 1 rack, so I guess the fear of the burst
Yeah,
damage is
they're all sort of out of mana, a little bit low.
Dire's
dodging the stun,
top
that's
tower
nice.
has fallen.
Yeah, like one patch ago, that very well could have been a dead anti-mage.
Yeah, definitely.
It would have been instant 4-second stun, and I think they had 3 heroes there on the anti-mage. That's probably dead anti-mage if that was an instant stun, but now it's just so easy to dodge.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing Dragonite looking towards. He still hasn't gotten his AC yet, mostly because he keeps dying in these fights, and like it's one of those things where if you just survive a fight, you're gonna get like a bunch of gold. Like this.
I think he's a chainmail away.
Rannick getting stunned.
Yeah, it would be nice, but I don't think it's enough to really come back here.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too far gone. You got to anti-mage with a what's called
Yeah. Since that
bashing out.
team fight bottom lane that Dai won, Vigilante Gaming's come down to like a 15,000 gold lead. It's just really not looking good for AD.
Oh wow. And Antimage just gonna kill his line.
Antimage pops his BKB and says, "What up, Radiant supports?"
Oh, nice.
Monster kill.
Getting the
Big stun from the Dragon Knight.
Oh, and he's gonna get stunned by the Dream Coil, but with the repel now on Antimage, he's
I
got
don't
essentially
think
another
Dragon Knight
BKB.
survives here. With
And-
ulti from Quap, but it's still not enough.
It doesn't even matter really.
Sound like raspberries.
Puck able to be the only one to get out, mostly because he's the most evasive hero in the game. But yeah, like what can he
It
really
won't be
do?
enough to hold off. This is either Justice Lane or Axe or Mega. Probably game. We'll
Yeah,
see.
you got 4 stuff on Omni Knight as well as the Glimmer Cape, so they've got all the items that they need to 5-man. Really, like,
I think Ethog's played this reasonably well with the DK. You know, they got a few towers, but they just really needed to commit more when they had that advantage. At one point, they had about a 6k gold lead, and Dragon Knight just hit his level 11. You really needed to take like all the towers at that point. Force your advantage. It's just mega creeps.
oh wow, this Queen of Pain not even dying to 4 heroes.
Yeah, the Octarine cooled up. I love it. 30-second cooldown on Sonic Wave.
Yeah, she used it just recently, and now it's already like 15 seconds to go.
Radiant top
You want like 3 HP too, and that. Okay, heal's coming up in Puck, so
And that's
I'm
game.
gonna say counter ulti, but I mean, you could technically do that, but no,
They can't be stopped.
I'm seeing a Dream Call on 3, but what does it really matter? It's easy, yeah. Oh, thanks for helping me
Pretty
cast
good
this,
game
man.
coming out from Dai, you know. Quap getting a lot out of mid. Puck just really needs to do more if you're gonna run that hero. It's not very strong at the moment, and you really need to get ahead.
Yeah, I think Puck did well. Pandora seeming to show his proficiency with that hero, but yeah, it's just not enough. Especially with the DK being in the safe lane, it's not a bad hero, but you really need to be pushing towers early, and he just wasn't doing it fast enough, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't
If you're
you-
losing to a Quap, then you're gonna get out carried. Yes.
Especially with an
Anyway,
Antimage
good
too.
game.
Yeah, thanks for helping me cast this game, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Alright.